Yo, welcome back to the channel, guys. It is your boy Mazir here, and we are back with another Clash of Clans video. And guys, as you guys saw from the thumbnail and the title, we are gonna have a video here of me actually, a highlight of my attacks in the World Championship qualifiers. And guys, I've done so many attacks. It was like we all done so many attacks. Obviously, it was 60 wars, and we did, obviously, if you multiply by 5, overall attacks was around 300 attacks. That's a lot of attacks, guys, in the period of, I would say, 5 days. And it was insane. Okay, it was just absolutely insane. I went actually quite a lot of good streak, I could say. I went on like my last attacks, I went on a 20 streak. So I had 23 stars in a row, and I finished like that. And as you guys can see obviously on the screen, and I also ended up with the most stars out of our own clan. So it was like a good comeback, you could say. We had like the other players doing good, and then at the end some of the other players lost interest because we did some bad wars, you can say, and we did some unlucky. We became so unlucky a bit, and overall we didn't end up qualifying, guys. We got quite close, but we didn't end up qualifying. Hopefully next year, but we're gonna be joining into quite a lot of tournaments this year, so we can get some experience. We obviously did experience this World Championship qualifiers, and it was quite a nice experience. But let's move on from that. I don't want to hold you here too long. Let's jump into the attacks and show you 3 of my best attacks. So let's go. All right, we are here with this base right here, and I'm gonna go with Blizzard Lalo. I want to show you something interesting, and that's with obviously making the air defense invisible like that, so your hound actually goes and triggers some traps that your blimp would have actually find. Or in this case, I wanted my hound to pop and get the traps behind the expo, because this is where I'm gonna land my blimp, and I have a super wall breaker in there, so I can get the multi, the eagle, the expo, and make a nice little funnel including the core, so my heroes can dive into the scatter shot on the right hand side and pull the CC. This is one of the most insane values you can get out of a Blizzard, and that's just insane. So taking one more invisibility instead of a freeze is just a very nice thing. Also depends on the base, so if you see a base like this, go for it like that. It's just so nice to have. And obviously now my queen is dealing with the hound. She's gonna pop the hound and go take out the archer tower. You don't need to drop anything in front of your queen because there's not gonna be too much damage. I'm gonna wall break the right hand side. I have to make sure my funnel is right, so I drop a baby drag just to get a lot more funneling, because baby drag is just so good. Ice golem to distract the king and scatter, and then king to go in. You don't want your king and ice golem to have so much damage on one of them. You want to spread the damage as much as you can. You can see my queen was taking damage from the cannon, my king was taking damage from archer tower, scatter was locked onto the ice golem. Now I drop my RC on the edge with a wizard. She's gonna go and get the enemy king to come forward. I'm gonna drop a headhunter for the enemy king. My king ability goes off, and you can see how much of the base I'm gonna get, guys. And look at that hound going in. I dropped it like that, not too much behind the town hall, because I don't think there was a tornado there. It's just a matter of you can see now the tornado is behind the town hall, but on the left side, and you can see I'm lolling the town hall. Freeze spell, I could have freeze the expo as well, but doesn't matter. 1 hound, 2 more headhunters. I can do a juicy warden ability. I just need to get it good right here. Easy haste through. We don't have the tornado anymore, and you can see the hound is tanking everything. This is where you drop your loons. Now you have 2 haste and 2 obviously freezes, so I'm gonna use my spells. And guys, this base is absolutely crushed. My queen is still alive, so obviously I want to pop her ability to grab the multi. My loons are gonna indeed go for the multi, but I just want to get it done with as quick as possible, because sometimes you don't have time for this. Sometimes you wait for the enemy team to start their attack to see if they're gonna be nervous, jump in their attack with, like, I don't know, 20 spectators, make them nervous, but the enemy here, I believe this was the clan, they actually took so long to attack. They all attacked together at the last 5 minutes, so we couldn't even go in the same base to watch. Everyone was separated, so we were like, okay guys, we cannot really watch this, let's just jump out, go do our own attacks. So we had 3 attacks left, I believe, but we did it and we won that war. All right, we are here with the Sui Lulla, yes sir. And guys, This plan, I'm not gonna take credit for it because my friend Amin made this plan for me, and I'm gonna pull the obviously CC and I'm gonna pull it to the corner. But let me tell you the plan on this basis. This is what you want to do. I wasn't really sure of doing this, but you know, my friend gave me the confidence, and that's what you need in your clan. You need to boost your confidence through something, through a friend, through a music, I don't know, whatever you can, because this stage is so easy, and these easy things is the ones that make you, you know, mess up stuff. A lot of times easy stuff are not the best stuff. All right, so my queen is, you know, obviously responsible for the town hall, but you might be wondering, there's a warden tower, there's a king, and there's an expo, and that's why we have the skeleton. I'm gonna drop a yeti and a wizard for my king to go in for the scatter and the enemy RC. And look at these skeletons, but I'm gonna drop one more because the expo and the cannons, everything is killing it fast, so my queen might have got targeted. Wallbreaker for the king, RC in the middle of both heroes. I'm dropping headhunter, and this is important, raging up. Look at that king, guys. You don't need all those spells for your Lalo because it's gonna be super easy. Just rage up your heroes, you know, use a headhunter. My RC, look at it. Just I want you to take a look at my RC, guys. Still gonna go. My queen has a beautiful timing to take out the town hall, so the RC doesn't have to be in the poison. And the skeleton actually also, you know, provides a lot of tanking from RC. Pop the ability, I'm invisible for the RC to go in, and now I can start my Lalo. I have 1 minute 15 in the clock right now, and that's how you can see the fast Lalo is there. So I don't need the warden at the beginning. I've talked about it on my, you know, obviously Lalo guides, so you can just go in. There's a single inferno, you don't even need to freeze, you can just go in. This is where I'm gonna drop my warden, so I can drop better headhunter with a better warden ability to go for the enemy queen, and you can, you know, obviously tank a lot of the scatter damages. I'm gonna rage up 3 headhunters, and this is where exactly I'm gonna pop my warden ability at the last second of where the scatter is hitting. I forgot to drop some loons at the bottom. You can see this is what happens. Your main group goes around the scatter. I've talked about it before, and that's exactly what you don't want to do. But you can see the power of these loons and the stone slammer. I don't know how many loons I have, but I know I have 3 freezes, and that's how insane this attack was, and the planning was just absolutely crazy. Shout out to Amin for giving me this plan. I know there's a lot of traps there, but I'm gonna swag 2 freezes in a world championship qualifier. And guys, this base, I've never seen it, so making a plan on it in 15 minutes is a bit hard. So you can, you know, obviously get it around, get your, you know, thoughts overall, and with your clanmates talk through, and you know, sometimes they might give you good advices. Alright, next up we have a queen charge Lalo. I've tried to bring you guys 3 different strategies of Lalo, so you can see the, you know, obviously if you get used to this strategy, you can see how many bases, how many different bases, how many different strategies you can try, and it's just so your hand is so open to, you know, try out everything. But what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna drop a queen on the army camp, so I want her to walk to the right inside the king compartment and go for the town hall. But what I do is I want to drop my flame flinger behind my queen to go for the multi on the left side, so later on it doesn't target my healers or my Lalo, you know. So I'm dropping the healers now. I want to make sure everything is fine for my queen first, then drop the, you know, obviously flame flinger. Now the, you know, wallbreaker pulled a bit of the CC, no problem. I'm gonna drop a headhunter for the king as well when he comes forward. This is important. I'm gonna rage up to faster the process. Now king on the right side to funnel the queen in. I'm gonna wall break the king inside the wizard tower because that's where the enemy royal champion could actually come up. Poison for the CC, so my king right now is gonna go inside that compartment. I'm just looking around to see if everything is fine. My king will get the RC, guys, because I've tapped on it, and you can see the RC will move forward for your king, so you can pop a juicy king ability, get the RC out the way. You don't even need headhunters for your Lalo, maybe just the enemy queen, but my queen will be able to, you know, obviously get enemy queen as well. I need a good timing here because the enemy queen might lock onto my flame flinger. But let's look at my own queen. I'm gonna rage her up. She's gonna grab the warden tower and the mortar, then she's gonna come back. This is where exactly that timing I was talking about. My queen is gonna take out enemy queen, and a lot of the damage is already, you know, used for that rage spell. So let's look at this. I was ready with the invisibility spell on the expo and the scatter, so I make sure my queen goes in, but she indeed goes in on herself. But look at the timing. The flame flinger just took out the inferno as well. It's just beautiful timings, man, you want to have on queen charge Lalo. Now we're going with warden and the royal champ together with the Lalo because it's so much powerful. You don't need to drop her anywhere else because she might get a Tesla farm or something. with the balloons and the lava hound, royal champion is just so deadly, guys. And I have a whole dragon rider in my, obviously flame finger going in on top. You want to take out those loons on top fast, because your main group will go in for the single, for the scatter, for the eagle. Otherwise your main group will be going outside. Drop some loons on the archer tower, because again, I don't want my group to go outside. So RC is gonna go and she's gonna try to take out the scatter, but she's gonna fall short. So I have one loon there. I don't need to freeze anything. I'm just holding the freeze for the multi, because that loon would have eventually take out the scatter. Now I can see how you can see how many loons I have, and I have a whole dragon rider. This attack was absolutely crazy. I planned the whole by myself, and again I attacked this, I think, the last 2 minutes, and that's why, because Lalo, you want to look at every base and try to make the best plan for it. And that was it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I tried to bring different Lalos on different bases, so you can see overall how it works. And a lot of the teams, guys, they were not really as good, but some teams were actually quite decent, and we obviously underestimated them. So we went with our most known strategies, the strategies that we could have got the triple, and it would have got, give us more confidence to use them. That's why I tried to bring you guys these 3 strategies right here, because they are super consistent. You can get so much value in every single attack out of your heroes, or your blimp, or your spells. It's just so nice to have these 3 strategies in the game. And the Supercell, they know it's strong, but they're never gonna nerf it, because you only have to be so good with it to make it happen. That's why you have to put a lot of practice. And guys, if you're interested in these new strategies, if you're new here and you don't know what I'm talking about Lalo strategies, guys. And this Lalo strategies, I have guides on every single one. I have a few guides here. I'm gonna link it down below in case you want to get into it deeper. You want to learn the planning, you want to learn how to execute a plan, and you obviously want to overall learn and practice Lalo. Those videos are for you, so I'm gonna again link it down below. And overall, if you like this video, guys, give it a like, sub to the channel, because we're gonna hopefully have more of these coming in from other tournaments. We actually just joined Rush GG tournament, which is the Itsu Cup. So it's an Itsu tournament. We're gonna go and play it. Hopefully we're gonna win, and yeah, if we win, I'm gonna let you guys know. All right. So yeah, stay tuned for that, man. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Take care and peace.